Alright folks, let's begin. We're here. We're the Enclave. This is Enclave Maincom. We've suffered. We have suffered. We've lost our main base in Navarro, and that of the oil rig off to the coast to that bastard Chosen One. And we're here to take it back. So, if you don't know what this is the Enclave Reborn Redux mod for Hearts of Iron 4 Old World Blues mod. So yes, we're playing a mod of a mod. This is a sub-mod, if you don't know. In this case, we're going to be rebuilding America one stone at a time, but we start off at a very eerie position. We will get right on in. So, first things first, just shut all this crap off. If you really, I can shut that off. If you really want to get into it, they even have the intros for New Vegas, all that jazz. I don't particularly care, so I will be shutting those off, hiding that, and shutting off all of that. All right, let's get right into it. So, research-wise, first things first. We're kind of ass backwards. I need work when needed. Organization there, and then I don't particularly care about encryption right now. It'll be relevant at some point, but this is a new tab. Yeah, I'm not going to be fucking with it. So what you're saying is there's a chance. Jesus, okay. Land Doctrine, definitely need to be working on Doctrine here as well. Air is arguable too. We do transports, but we don't have anything that fucking... Would AI fuck this up? All of these nations are AI. They're all smart. They know how to play themselves. Like, for context, here's the focus tree that AI has to decide what to do for fucking the NCR. So, yeah, the AI... Yeah, the AI is smart.
This is Enclave Maincom.
Alright, we're gonna crack you guys out into two different forms. Grim's fine for the start.
And the fucking president's watching us like a hawk.
Let's see, Churchill for sure. No, hold on. Freeman, then Churchill here, because Churchill specializes for, attack. He's a go-to boy. Right, so, you...
This is Enclave Maincom.
Right now we have 0 fucking resources, so we're just gonna do that. Alright. We selected our shit. Start off on 3 speed because we're gonna be going through our events. So right now, notice how small our tree is. We only have a few things. It will grow, and it will grow fast. Right now we need to prepare for war against New Reno. We need to prepare for war for New Reno.
Enclave here.
That's our plan. Free military factories. Actually, I need to set up our infrastructure here. So we need to make basic laser weapons. This is a tough choice. Arguably, the recon kits are good too, but fuck, Wasteland power armor sucks. Support equipment, protectrons. That's what we need. Because we are rocking boys in power armor, and then our little
Why isn't your video feed working?
dipshit forces, which just run off of auxiliary equipment, so they're not really too strong right now. When the rig was restored, the last hope of America laid at Navarro. We lost Navarro. TLDR. Dornan. Hey, Sergeant Major Dornan, who has one of the best voice actors of all time, rallies his troops. So this is kind of choices you have to make. So, a lot of people go for the vertibirds. It's not worth it. You want to go power armor, you get the vertibirds later. So, we're going to go 3 additional power armor units. These are going to be nasty and fucking required. Old soldiers never die. Much like the Enclave, Dornan tried to hide and integrate after the fall of Navarro. He took a disguise in Vault City and basically became a mercenary company. That's what they did. Then the Rangers showed up, and they found out, oh, that little bastard is part of the Enclave. Alright, but yeah. We have low manpower, we have no resources, we're basically hiding and hoping that the NCR doesn't notice us. That is really what it comes down to. Some of our first points are probably going to be into reducing shifts if we can, just because I really want our stability up, because right now we're just really, really fucked. We're hiding in plain sight, we're in the army depot, complete chaos, expertise, yeah. We're going to be playing a very interesting way. Very interesting way. I want pain. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. This is hard mode. No. Super hard mode is worse. We will be sticking with power trips for this video. This is the mechanic. This is hiding. Basically, we're on the borders of the NCR. They don't know we're here yet because of the bureaucracy. We need to stay hidden. So we need to either bribe officials, which will reduce our cost here. So right now it'll take 15 political power. All right, now we need to wait because what I need to do is get 15 political power, which we'll have in a day, and we will be able to hide from the NCR. Right up on my power armor, so we get our AP. Basically, for years, Dornan under the name Chad Raynor hid amongst Vault City security. Many with his old units settled there, growing the population considerably. For a time it was peaceful, by no means idyllic. Word out of the NCR saw rangers and military police rounding up from our Enclave citizens who tried to integrate. During one caravan security run to Sac City, so Salt Lake City, Dornan watched as a mother and father were hanged for their association with the Enclave. Not even the children were spared. It took every ounce of it discipline not to open fire. Vault City bureaucracy held the NCR at bay, but it was only for so long. Eventually, Rangers rolled up. We get our armor. They wanted a future for their children, or they wanted a future for revenge. Arguably, revenge. Like, yeah, we got fucking curb stomp. Fuck the NCR. Fuck the NCR. We're fucking off. We're rebuilding America. Fuck them. We're ready for revenge. Let's bring out the big boys. So now we get the XO1 Advanced Power Armor. This is one of the best power armors out there. So we'll be swapping over to that. Next on the list, the Sons and Daughters of Liberty. I need wait 1 day. Boom. All right, so we're officially on a timer. We have 148 days before we have to spend it again. Every time I click this, it costs more. So right now it's at 17. It will get very fucking expensive. Very fucking expensive, very fast. So we need to be able to pay attention to that. Time, however, had marched on. Dornan's cropped black hair had turned silver white. Even his best officers grew weary with age. Yet among their number were not a series of old Enclave, but a new generation, aside from the Enclave of old. They were taught the basics of survival. Others were taught how to be soldiers. Many of the older ones here tonight were Rangers. They had taught their children well. They come of age, being taught of Enclave, of America, and their heritage. Dornan thought back to the children hanging beside their parents, and then looked at the families huddling around the center of the depot. Even if a few had said the Enclave was dead or the American dream was gone, they weren't going to give up. Not this time. For they were Enclave's future, or the Enclave's future, or America's future? America's future. Calling all Enclave. We will now call in the homeboys. Everybody from Raven Rock all over the place. Hell, even Chicago we'll get into a pissing match with, but that's besides the point. So as it sits, our goal early on will be to assimilate into New Reno, and from there decide what we want to do next. We've got quite a few options. Ideally, we want to avoid going south due to the influence of TV Town, the Guardians, and the Rogue Rangers. Reason for being, this place is fucking insane. These factions here will beat the piss out of each other over rights for TV Town, and we're just going to let them fire it. Early on, though, I want to let the Protectron Security Hub kind of do its own thing. Reason for it being is when these nations capitulate, we're able to yoink their resources. If we can blitzkrieg them fast enough, but as it sits, our goal is to stay hidden, kind of build our forces. So we will be waiting for that. Calling all Enclave. Using old codes and working endlessly to get the radio running, the refugees from Vault City began broadcasting from afar. The encrypted channel would be hidden from prying ears like the NCR, secured from those who would know like the Brotherhood. Soon, others began arriving, some from the north, the east, and a few out in California. A month in, a series of radio birds arrived, coming from Bloomfield Space Center in California. Among them was Franklin Anderson, a well-respected scientist in his time, and a brilliant orator who managed to rally many behind the depot of the old Purist cause. If you know what the Purist cause is, it's the original Enclave idea of nuke the muties, kill the muties. It's what the FEV canister that John Henry Eden gives you in Fallout 3, that's his goal. He wants to wipe out anything affected with radiation and mutation, kill them all. So a lot of people died. Not long after, from Oregon, a famous mercenary warband known as the Granite Company, who historically was one of the greatest units in the Enclave. Granite Sr., who was his dad, passed away, and his son, Douglas Granite, had taken over. Where Anderson made fiery retorts of vengeance for the purity of America, Granite made impassioned speeches to counter talking about reform and a new beginning. We care about political power, not command power. So Granite is the Reformist, Anderson is the Purist. We will be going the Reformist route. So we'll be playing as Anderson. As you can see, our factions are currently split. So seeing what we're going to be able to do will really depend on who we can get on our side. Ag is done. Arguably, what's early here? I mean, honestly, getting robots online is up and running because we want to get M2s as soon as we can. Good choices here. Ideally, industry is going to be our big focus. So we'll grab basic tools ahead of time. We'll grab another round of monthly population because we want to do as best as we can to get recruitable pop. We're going to be hurting for quite a while until we can get the manufacturing online, and robots will get shit out as best we can. Navarro veterans to Enclave Academy as soon as I can because we don't want to gain any more support for the Purist faction. We want to own this. Fuck off. Fuck off, Den. You can't bully us. They're going to try to raid us off because we border them and they're a raider faction. They're going to try to fucking raid us. Never let the old flag fall. Despite all that's happened over the last few months, the Enclave remnants are scattered far and across the American continent, from MacArthur to Chicago to possibly even Texas and beyond. Dorian came to the Sierra Depot for a reason, to create a stable base far from prying eyes and prepare for the future. With that, he has what Anderson and Granite have, they can accomplish with just that. It will be hard and difficult, but it never stopped America before. America will rise, America will go on. The rig may have gone down, and families hunted like rats in sewers, but the Wasteland should learn it's not that easy to take out America like that, not by a long shot. And this is what I was talking about here. We can either pick up units or gunships. And because the Syria Army Depot was an army depot, we're able to get some guns up and running. I don't want to do bombing, actually. What I want to do is I want to stick with Cass. So we've done that. We'll never forget the past is really good for base stability and tech. We want to get the military heritage tech up and running. I could also arguably early get the transports online. These guys are just good for ferrying air supply in. So we will preemptive that and get that in there. All right, and then we can swap onto Enclave Academy here. This will affect how much of the Purist faction is going to be influencing us. And let's see, respected by Purist scientists, career politician. There are a few that we can, yeah. Tommy K, which is great. We're absolutely going to be grabbing Tommy K. But what I want is you. Yep, so you're a reformer. We want to pick you up as best as we can. So we're going to pick up you, and then when we can, we're going to pick up Tommy K as our next choice. So once we get never forget our past, we're going to be able to do our choice, and then our present kind of dictate. Let's see. War support is 100% worth it. Disturbing photograph has been circulated amongst cafeteria staff involving one of the staff members intentionally hiding ingredients inappropriately. Oh god, this is the fucking foot lettuce meme. But yeah, I want war support for sure. But once we select our president, we're going to do Better Call Saul, and we're going to be talking to our old allies in New Reno. So onto our choice, we get access to military heritage. What is military heritage? Well, it's a small little hidden up here effect. So ore grate, and just general buffs. So this is just learning from our past on the way how America ran its army. Yeah, we're more or less waiting to see what's going on. Lanius, fidelity, bravery, integrity are not enough. Yep, okay. So Lanius is growing his little, can we do something risky? What's that? Lanius is growing his thing there. Our president. We want to become reformers. And with that, we can do Better Call Saul once we select the reformist path. No divisions of training. As much as I'd want to train them, we just don't have the equipment. Whoa! Yep, the Chaos and the Navarro territory. Alright, so the Navarro territories is broken up into three. We got Free Folk. We've got Fusheng, basically fucking a kung fu artist from the Shi territory, and the baseline Navarro territories, which is the influence of New California. So really depends who wins this so we can see some stuff. Seriously, they're fucking raccoon people. Alright, so the backstory for Granite. So we get to decide, did he aid the Chosen One and went their separate ways? Did he basically beat the piss out of the guy who was talking about it, or did he not aid the Chosen One? He, in my opinion, fuck the Chosen One, he screwed us over. He did not aid the Chosen. We could go either anti-communist for war support, but I think base stability is going to be better in the long run. He spent history class playing on his father's Pip-Boy. I think is a better take. In terms of this, Super Mutant Patrol fighting Super Mutant, Caesar Scouts, or NCR. Preferably we do Brotherhood, because we gain this. We get Ruthless. And we really, really, really want Ruthless, because we want to kill them all. So we wiped out the survivors after we helped them attack super mutants. For a while, the Granite Company lived the life of mercenaries, taking dangerous jobs. They paid well, but were seemingly impossible. A life of adventure, daring, and more than enough to fill volumes worth of pulp comics, even an entry in Gelth Kiffin's NCR Comics Resurrection Squad. So, backstory of them being mercenaries, kicking back, and they received a signal from near New Reno. And lo and behold, they decided how would they come back. The Granite Company made the trek to Nevada, battling along Mirelurk-infested rivers, taking down super mutant warbands, and trading shots with NCR Army forces near Runningston, even a daring rescue of their own from the den after they were captured. During the attack on the den, they salvaged as many weapons as possible, or rescued a few would-be slaves as reinforcements. Absolutely, we need the manpower. Granite's arrival at the depot was quite an unexpected turn of events. No one expected some backward mercenary company from Oregon to arrive. They arrived to find the depot full of Vault City refugees who had been used to living in comfort and barely knew how to field AAA's rifle. What was more, there was a firebrand old man who was trying to rile up the refugees with the same rhetoric his father had always warned him about. Everything came to a head when Anderson was going on a fiery speech about killing the mutant, and Granite spoke out against him. In a surprising turn, Anderson's aggression was blunted by Granite's sheer stubbornness. It was soon devolved into personal attacks from Anderson and how Granite was a muty lover. Furthermore, more than a few members of Granite Company weren't originally in the Enclave, having been recruited after. Finally, on the coffin was allegations that Granite Sr. had aided in the destruction of the rig, that's brutal. That last one, no one dared dirty the legacy of Granite's father, not while Granite still breathed. Let's see. Was about to gun down Anderson then and there for breakthrough in the spirit of 13. Oh, dude, 100%. We were going to gun that fucker down. Fuck him. Nagel just talked down from such violence, not to mention the fact that Anderson was surrounded by several soldiers and Enclave power armor as well. Granite cursed Anderson, saying it was the thought that burned down the Enclave in the first place. Something in him seemed different. Granite almost possessed as she shouted, drawing all the room. Even the uninterested Sergeant Major Dornan turned his head and raised his eyebrow. After calming down, Grant decided he couldn't physically beat Anderson with his fists. He beat Anderson in his own games. He had a few ideas, always at the back of his mind, one that even involved taking up the presidency of the NCR. But why bother even trying to go to the NCR when they could have done so much more here in Nevada? Against the advice of those in Granite Company, Granite shed his power armor, took up his father's suit, and the red, white, and blue striped tie he found. It was tight, he needed help with the tie, but the next night he met Anderson on the stage. The votes came a few weeks early. And that's that. We've officially become Reformist. We complete this to get a quick tutorial on a few things, then we can do Better Call Saul and see what's what. Free folk are dead. Okay, well, shit. We might actually see a Shi influence in Navarro territories here. Still anybody's game, but I don't think they had any of this defended, so they're probably just going to immediately lose it. Okay, work is needed. It's done. Beautiful. Let's go back here and start working on robots. It's fairly normal. Alright, how to do the reform. God bless the Enclave. Yes, I want political power and the legitimacy mechanic, which isn't super relevant. Basically, the legitimacy mechanic makes it so that it shows how much you actually are the U.S. Government, but not like the shitbag U.S. government. We've done that, and now our tree starts to grow, just a tad bit. We want to do Better Call Saul for our old allies, get that up and running. In order to purge the opposition, we basically have to completely obliterate the consolidation of their faction, which we can manage early if we're lucky. So what I want to do immediately is military exercises for that 5% buff, and we get some XP, but we need to basically outwit, and we're only going to hold that majority for a little bit. We need to outwit fucking Anderson's ruthless purist faction, or we're going to be up Schitt's Creek. Absolutely up Schitt's Creek. So right now we just more or less have to wait. We're going to have to re-up this here in a moment. Alright, traitors amongst our scientists. Yep, so basically the scientists and blame the purists. Yep, we can blow through that. That's fine. But what's going to happen now is we have to execute the the purists. So it's not going well. The scientists are against us, the engineers are against us, and we have to deal with that as a problem. Suspicion lost and we wasted. That's fine. We want the research slots. We've done that. We will go ahead and do the annexation of New Reno. Honestly, though, the consolidation's probably going to be our best bet here. New Reno, and then we're going to go down the route there. But we did get another research slot from taking in some rogue scientists. Support equipment-wise, I always recommend, just because we're a low manpower country, is we work on first aid. We desperately need it. In 2 more days, we'll be able to go in on New Reno. Perfect. Now we will do our presidential victory speech and begin the work of whacking New Reno. So
Yeah, that's a no one.
I will just grab one of these units and we will push into Reno, the fall of New Reno, which is great. Then we need to push to Carson City.
Excellent!
You need to push to the stables if you can.
Yeah.
And you need to push to
Have a
Nick
nice
City.
day.
Just don't mind the sounds of everybody just getting shot down in the streets. It's fine. I assure you, everything is fine. Thank you, New Reno. Now, it's not that simple. Now that we have assimilated this territory, the cost... I'm just going to shut this for a little bit. The cost of this has increased. Because we now have more territory that we need to disguise ourselves from. Arguably, a good early scavenging run is recommended. Let's get that done. Let's grab Tommy K as the technocrat. Chief of the Army, really tough to say who's great early on. Just because of the PP gain that we need to hold on to it. It's really tough to say. Arguably getting Sergeant Dornan's fucking huge. It's expensive, but it's huge. Purist. Or not purist, but... yeah, fuck it. We're gonna grab him as well. Once we get all of our factories up and running, we'll be good. Then we can start working on... fuck off, Vipers. We're gonna start working getting our eco up and running after I build up the infrastructure here. So that's not gonna be a priority anymore. We're gonna get that up and running. So pushing out our presidential victory speech. Major businesses, this kind of grants bonuses based on what we have. Usually what I care about for early game is... Steel Soldiers is really fucking good, don't get me wrong. But what I'm more interested in is we don't have any of the... oh, we do have the pre-war designs, it's just not showing. Yeah, then I probably want to pick up one of those. But where's the aircraft company? Yeah, vertebrate design teams are really fucking good. Naval designs, whatever. And we want to go for... yeah, quality power armor. Absolutely. I believe we're losing people. Yeah, we can either deal with the Van Graffs and get weapons, or we can make a deal. I don't care about any of them, honest to God. Like, I really don't care about either of them, but they... yeah... I can't afford the legitimacy loss. That's the problem. If you try to just straight up execute them, they go, excuse me, what the fuck? So you lose out on that. We don't care about infiltrating the NCR. This isn't even close yet to worrying about that. I think I just need to rush down and deal with our political situation first. Yeah, I know, the federal budget. Oh, shit. Okay. That's going to be a problem for later. I would rather have strict rules of engagement. What's my current political sway like? Still pretty high. I would say political power and base stability is going to be more valuable, and leave them be. If I need to eat the additional cost, I'll eat the additional cost. We're still hiding fairly well. Yeah, it's up to 35. I just need to be careful with it, or we're going to basically get obliterated in that regard. Do I want to do any here? So leader cost cheaper. Absolutely, Army Depot. Yeah, no, that's actually really fucking good. Getting the intelligence and the recon, way better. Gordon Gecko selected Vaulted City. Really, a ghoul won the election? That's kind of shocking. Wasteland Wolf of Wall Street, because we always need all the military doctrine we can get our hands on. Nothing is certain in life but death and taxes. Basically, guess what? We have to figure out that we have to get taxes from our people. And we've got to... we're going to use the Secret Service to do that. Because the IRS doesn't exist anymore. Shockingly, it took a nuclear wasteland. Oh, Warden just got shit out. So Warden is basically a police AI designed to run a prison. And the fucking dipshit hangdogs were scavenging around, opened the box, and summoned him. So he doesn't survive 9 times out of 10, which is a shame. He's really fun to play. He's one of the few ways you can get a nuke. But purge. So I'm going to do this, and this is going to suck. Yeah, I got to do it. Basically, this is going to kill all the treacherous scientists and officers in one room because I have a grenade in my pocket. And that solves some of our problem. And now we're going to arrange to execute Doc Anderson. Then we do Purge the Opposition, and we will be free to tack on to the rest of our shit. So we're going to go try to assassinate Doc Anderson. Little bastard. Let's see. That'll be a problem. Yep, so he basically he booked it. He's gone. And the problem has been solved. So now we'll Purge the Opposition. It'll take 60 days, and once that's done, we'll be good to solidify our political position. But we do want to do it. Standard equipment, yep. Complaints about the tax squad. I don't fucking care, deal with it. Do we see? I don't want to give them any orders. I want them to just get me something. No specific orders, get me something. So how are we looking on this right now? So we're another 43... Oh, that's just our fucking revolt resistance. Now, for the future of the Enclave, war support or base stability? Arguably, base stability is going to be better, but war support in the long term is pretty fucking good. Yeah, but it does affect it. Yeah, honestly, stability. Could send volunteers. Yeah, but we're not allowed to. Remnants wish to return. Would that push me over the edge? They're at 3%. I will hold this event for a few days. It'll take 10 days, and the event will finish in 2 days. Okay. The reason for this being is if I selected this, I would have gotten 8% of the elite, which would have bumped me over the 10% minimum. So that's good. We got the free. We just basically got the units for free.
The fucking president's watching us like a hawk.
Put you in the power armor division, put you in the standard units division, so we're done with that. That's the good thing. Next, we're gonna go deal with Bishop. So we're gonna work on coring, fuck, I forgot, Alright, checkmate. Bishop may have been one of the most powerful families in New Reno. Mr. Bishop himself is a dangerous man for many reasons, one of which is his numerous political connections in the NCR. The crime lord's gangsters were powerful enough to face down the other families, but the sight of XO1 power armor set them scattered. He's retreated to his mansion accompanied by only his closest, most loyal, surrounded by forces, and trapped. Why does he look like granite? Now, TLDR, because it's a lot of chatting, is basically they're brothers. They are brothers. Now, what we can do is we can disguise ourselves as New Reno. We are now, quote-unquote, New Reno as well. So we are no longer the Enclave. We are LARPing as New Reno. So as far as the world is concerned, business as usual for New Reno. Don't mind the blood. Some remnants vanished up to the North Pole. That's a problem because now the Enclave, or now the Legion has the FEV virus and Enclave advisors. Valuable point of view is fine. I would rather lessen their cost. Yeah. And then for this, I will ban the Russian cheese. Leave them be. We are here for the government. We are from the government. We're here to help. I am the president. I am the law. Yeah, no. We want to gain compliance. We want compliance and we want legitimacy. Legitimacy, legitimacy, legitimacy. Because without it, we're just kind of hurting ourselves. Let's see. Army experience is good. Nutritional suite is good. Arguably... Yeah, that's going to be our best bet, picking that up. Right now, we just need to keep staying under the radar and work on growing ourselves as a country, eating and assimilating everything in our way. Dealing with the rights. I'd love to let him go legit, just because he's really good on civs and infrastructure, but the arms workshops are worth way too much. I need the arms workshops, and we're going to put them all on robots, because robots are going to be our friend. Absolutely. Caesar's Legion's doing his thing and growing. The Wastelanders, we want to encourage it. And do we want slavery? No. We are America. We do not want slavery. Corrupt force is kind of shit. We want to definitely get our infrastructure up and running, but I prefer the civs over that. Mutant question, definitely we need to do at some point, just because you want to get that all up and running. These we do need to do, but we do need to get the Enclave Police up and running first, so let's get that going. Politically fuck. Well, good luck to them. Deathclaws just fucking ate our team, little bastards. Followers of the Apocalypse. Can be good, can be bad. We are going to allow them to stay. We will escort them and grant them a base. But that's as far as I'm going to give them in terms of influence. I'm just doing the bare minimum so that they'll be happy. More factories, definitely into more robots, for sure. I need robots, robots, robots. We can do a theorist as well. I would prefer something good. No, you're just great. Research and development, production. Yeah. No, you're gonna be better in the long run, because you do Doctrine and XP. So yeah, the next goal will be attacking the Vipers for their territory. Base wars. Fuck, dude, come on. But this legitimacy is needed. You need the legitimacy. No, I can't afford it. I can't afford it right now. I literally just can't afford it. I can't afford another hit. She won. Shit. Alright, cool. That's all she territory now, which means you're gonna kill the fucking bastard. The fucking Japanese bastards for our shit back. That'll be fun. I honestly think I need to take it at this point. Yeah, I need to take it. Yep, take that out with the olds. Alright, so we're running base police. Prepare for expansion. Let's do something in the meantime. Doc Henry returns. Love to see Doc Henry. I believe he's a economic advisor. No, he's a political advisor, or cultural. Yeah, compassionate doctor, war support. Not what I want at the moment, but useful. Useful, useful, useful. I'd love to pick up Sergeant Dornan here. I'd love to pick up Sergeant Dornan. We're preparing for expansion. We're going to do the legacy of Vault 15. Go ahead, and we've got our iBots, which is great. I want to pick up hardening, and I want to get production on those CNC bots ASAP. We'll put a row on that. Go. Get them going on that, because we want to include them in this division here. So we'll do a CNC attachment, because it makes them really, really, really fucking good. Really fucking good without it. Without it, they're just shit. They're just robots walking around. They're not worth your time. Dornan. Felix Grayson's here, which he's actually... Brain Drain's whatever. Brain Drain just sucks for a little bit, but it's whatever. Felix Grayson's not bad, but he hurts really bad at the start, because your whole goal is political power, political power, political power. If you don't have it, you're fucked. All right, so we can do the legacy of Vault 15. While we're doing that, we're going to do the first bricks and get our construction going. So we will now attack the Vipers. Just gun them down. I want everything max speed. Gun them fucking down. I want you guys to just bum rush it to Cleef's, Cleft Sanctuary. See what we can do from there. Us to take over Pietrochico. Oh fuck, they have units here already. Followers to establish themselves, which is good, but that hurts my war support again, which isn't fucking great. And leave them be.
few more moments and I'll have your sorry ass in a sling.
Outstanding.
Yeah, we just need to keep punching through. Baseline. Alright, we're looking good here. Son of a bitch! That is the second fucking time our goddamn team has encountered enclaves and got killed, or not enclave, encountered fucking deathclaws and just gotten BTFO'd. God damn it. Alright. I want civilian infrastructure. Reno Reborn. We want to rebuild Reno back better.
Enclave here.
There we go. We're just, fuck it. We're gonna toss all that planning out the window.
Enclave here.
Just kill them. Shut down the Naval Felon broadcast. Why is there a naval facility in the middle of the desert? Actually, this is worth doing to a point. But we'll see about that. Fuck off, Riptide. How many caps do I have is a better question. Oh, 300 cape? Fuck yeah, dude. Alright, let's repair that naval base. It'll require 4 civilian factories, though. I don't know if it's worth it that much. Yeah, I want them to get all this fixed up. Fuck it. It's gonna give us air tech. The fucking followers of the apocalypse will try to influence my government and my choices, which can be a tad bit fucking annoying.
That's a no one.
Quickly wipe the floor of these guys. Go. And I don't have any ability to do anything with this right now. Ideally, if I can push this out, that'd be great, but I really want to get this going. So we're going to reform the Secret Service. Just fucking kick him out. There we go. Cute. Alright, next question is who we're going to fight. Probably the Den. Probably the Den. Let me pick up... where is he? There's Dornan. Pick up Dornan. Nobody's really good here. Pretty good. Docs Henry. No. I think we're gonna crush. Yakuza is an available target. Yeah, and it would core it. So
Why isn't your video feed
the
working?
Yakuza's gotta go. Sorry. I can't allow the weeaboo LARPing to continue. Sorry, guys. It's gotta go. I'm sorry, it's gotta go. Alright, fuck off, Posse. Don't try to bully me here. Logistics is really good. But howitzers, you say? The M65 atomic cannon. You had me at it. You had me at cannon. Howitzers it is. Alright, let's declare this. Wipe them off the face of the earth real quick. Alright, let's see if our team does any better with the Deathclaws the third time around. Because I swear to fuck, if they get fucking assaulted again, I'm gonna have a bitch fit. Hello, wife. Hello, wife. Worry not. I want ice cream. Did you eat yours already? Yes. Oh, I see. Alright, well... It was good? Well, I'm glad to hear you had a good ice cream. Yeah, that one ice cream that I ended up getting was pretty good. Are you fucking kidding me, dude? This is the third fucking time. This is the third fucking team that has been eaten by Deathclaws. Like, stop picking shit places to scavenge.
Just like a hawk.
For the love of fucking Christ. Pick literally anywhere else. Should have given some orders. There's probably an alpha, albino, irradiated, mega death cloud. Probably. I guess I'll just fucking feed them all day. You want more? We can pick some up when we go shopping tomorrow. How's that sound? Alright, well, fuck. I really hope we can finish off this war and be done with this shit in time. Fucking just kill him, please. Now. What now? Alright. Well, what? You want to hit 7-11 or something? Alright, we're gonna core it. Sorry, they don't get to LARP anymore. You get 30% ASAP. Vault City demands territory. How about Vault City licks my balls? Yeah, how about you fuck off? Just because you got a ghoul in charge don't mean you get shit from me. We're gonna get Enclave Radio going because we can't do anything until we get over 50 or 30%. Vacuum tubes, beautiful. Alright, let's begin the encryption and decryption techs. Yeah, you're gonna fucking demand shit from me? Are you out of your fucking mind? Yeah, declare your war, dude. Do it. Yeah, fucking declare your war. Right now. That's what I thought. Bitchless. Exactly what I fucking thought. But yeah. Why don't you get yourself some ice cream? Do you mind picking me something as well, hon? If you wouldn't mind. Oh, they declared war on me? Whoa, hey! Thanks, fucking idiots! We'll take a crack at the intellectuals. The Yakuza's honor. Sorry, guys. No more LARPing. You have an allergy or you're not a fan? Allergic. It gets me very, very sick. War economy. Yippee. Hopefully it doesn't screw me. It might have screwed me. Shit. Send for the bearer. Here we go. Show of force. Actually, wait. That bypasses if I own Vault City. That literally just bypasses if I own Vault City. I think I'm gonna push for Old World Radio. Yeah, because at the moment I pick Vault City, I'll be fine.
I've got you. Have a nice day.
Come on, we just need to get Vault City and then get the Gecko.
Ah, that's a new one.
Alright, so far so good. We're not really facing any issues right now. Secret language is good. Do reference manuals. Old World Radio. And then we want to do Old World Blues. Get it? Anyway. We do Old World Blues for the reduction in consumer goods usage. Which is some. Okay, NCR ate the divide, so RIP Ulysses. We'll see you later, bud. Hopefully we can find him. God, they are putting up a pretty staunch defense here.
This is Enclave main comm.
Alright, well, we'll slow our roll. We will crack off the old world propaganda as well to start influencing the NCR. Okay, hide ourselves. Okay, 9 more days to see if our the 25% chance if Deathclaws eat our team is horseshit. So I've lost fucking 3 to 4 coin flips in a row right now? Nice, Squatch.
This is Enclave main comm.
Hey, you know what? I will take that. It's not great, but I will take the just give up Vault City, you little bitch. Thank you. My God. Alright, and if I bypass that. Bada boom. And then if I do this, it will core Vault City. But our goal is the den. These treacherous little shits, which puts us up in Klamath territory. Yeah, we're looking pretty schwanky right now, if I had to say so myself. Get 5 units of city guards, base stability. Base stability and a lot of manpower. Ooh, arguably, I think the stability is better. Yeah. Just in my opinion, it's better. But that is now cored, which is good. We'll probably want to get the tribe as well. Once these guys are here, we'll fire off the annexation war goal here for them. Goodbye, Den. Ah, fuck, it dropped me below that. That's a huge deal, but I can at least do this. League of Citizens. Ruin her reputation, absolutely. We will heal the nation's wounds, Project Safe House, so... But we are growing a bit fast, and we're going to have to start eating some pretty bad cost. I just need to have you pumping out civies, because without it, we're just going to be fucked. Yeah, we'll definitely take Barney Calhoun. Absolutely best man, NA. We got Mahler from the security chief as well. Yeah, we got some good leaders. I'll tell you that. We got some good leaders here. All right, in 4 days we'll get a new thing. Armor hardening is done, which means I want to get a security trons up. Yep, that's fine. All right, which is just them. That's not a big deal. Okay.
Enclave here.
And then we do that, and then we come over here, and we adjust this. Delete that order there, and we put it in the whole fucking back line. Just shove it out. You know what? No. I'm gonna let I'm gonna let Sleeping Gods lie. I'm not gonna kill TL. Run because I don't want to hurt Mexico's chances of survival right now.
Everything's always tighter out here at Enclave. Excellent.
You're gonna go over here.
Enclave here. Why isn't your video feed working?
Alright, that's MODOK dead. Thank you. And this should be... There we go. Meta Free State's dead. Alright, we have grown quite the fucking bit. Quite a bit. Expand the definition of human. Let's see. No, I definitely want to free slaves and make money, which is fine. I need to... They all suck, but we'll start with all of them. This new drink, hard tea. Yeah, I've seen. I haven't tried it yet, but it's definitely interesting. One's Elko. Oh shit! I think I know what this was.
That's a no one.
If I do this, this will fucking deck on Elko Posse, if I remember. Alright. Alright, so I didn't deck it. That's fine. I'll do it myself. Oh, that fucking canceled the focus? That's so dumb. Do I have to be at peace? No, I have to have stability. Fuck. Alright. Alright, well, these fuckers need to die ASAP so I can get to my goddamn immigration shit.
Main com.
Yep, just wipe them off the face of the earth real quick. Alright, that's that done. We'll do you for radio next. U.S. ordnance is next. Just wipe him out. Just wipe him out. Crack the code's probably worth it. Let's get it going. I would rather focus on basic infantry weapons, to be honest. It's just going to serve me better in the long run.
And the fucking president's watching us like a hawk.
So we'll just have to reevaluate those ways. Alright, that's that done. Alright, cool.
Ah, that's a no one.
Alright, construct, rebuild all that percent, so... You know what, scratch that. I'm not even going to do the Baron incident. We got to do the She one before I do anything, but I need to do officers. Yeah, okay. If we can keep bumping our legitimacy up, that's a big thing. The Hangdogs is dead? Fuck, Lanius is going fast. Oh, it's a three-way battle between Lanius, Scorpion's Bite, Hangdogs, and Maxon. Shit. Oh, first battle of Hoover Dam. That just fired off. There we go. Oh, yep, they cured Caesar's brain tumor, so he will not die. But we can still assassinate him, which is ironic enough. Adaptive chain of command. Let's go ahead and get blocking tanks going. Yeah, I think I need to. Wait, the fucking Mojave chapter 1? Oh my god. They killed the Nevada, they killed the fucking, oh my god. That is just so fucking wrong. Okay, so... Ooh. That's actually a lot, thank you. I do needed that. Caesar won the first Battle of Hoover Dam, folks. And we want to do... Human mining. Canaan's in flames. So the White Legs took over New Canaan. Everything's going semi to Canaan minus whatever the fuck that was. Yep, follow New Canaan. And there goes the Maxon expedition. Yeah, I got a lot of shit that's just broken right now, and that's the problem. See if we can keep building up all this. There we go. The American Dream, which means we have a massive fuck-off focus tree now doing all this. All hands on deck. Adds all hands to bear. Oh my god. Okay. I can't do any of this due to... Okay. Access Secure Tron Robo Hub. Add some more infrastructure. Get some power and base stability. Base stability. Annexation goal against the Skyrim. I can't fucking get to him. This is arguably very, very much worth it. Okay. I want to get base war support, that's for sure. Still waiting for this to tick down. Operation Babylon's fine. How much... Oh! Oh god, the Troll Warner has tanks? Oh, shit. Well, that's not good. Okay, I need free men. Yep, absolutely. Get that in here. So we've got that done up. Is on our way? Okay, okay. Yep, that's fine. Nothing super specific there. More political power, absolutely. Restart the scavenging missions with standard tech and don't have a specific focus. Just go. I would rather... Yeah, I'd rather see what happens. More political power. Oh god, new era of the Rangers. Things are winding up as difficult. Not great. Caesar's Legion declared war in New Vegas. Okay, Caesar's becoming a problem fast. Alright, well, we'll just let them wear themselves then. That's fine. And Deathclaw just ate our team. Son of a bitch. Do I want to fire off the Lucina incident while I'm at it, too? Probably. Stop feeding with Deathclaws? I'm trying! Fuck it, we're gonna do that one, too. Just really fuck up the NCR. That's all I really need to do, just keep fucking it up. Operation Babylon's worth it to a point. Yeah, just have to keep fucking dealing with it. Alright, so, she is now at war with the NCR, and the NCR, yeah, they're gonna have to fucking deal with it. Okay, well, the NCR now are sporting tanks, which is not great. Get those automated defenses up now. Okay. Clash of Steel. Yep. All right. That's both of these fuckers fighting them. So we'll see how the NCR looks now. Scavenging mission's doing its own thing. We got to do quick bullshit there at some point. My god, the 80s are doing weird shit. You know what? I'll take it. Oh, something happened. Lanius goes west. Oh, shit. Did Lanius just coup him? No. Caesar's Legion just ate fucking Lanius in his entirety. Okay, that's not supposed to happen. We are going to have a really rough run.
Excellent.
Somebody just nuked Mount Rushmore. Thank you. You bunch of dicks.
The president?
Another research slot. Absolutely. Abso-fucking-lutely. Alright, I need free repair. That's what I need. Lots and lots of free repair. I might just abandon it, to be honest. I'd rather take the political power gain. Yeah, I have to take the legitimacy. That's the plan. Alright, Security Chief Mayor's not interested. There we go. And we annexed Slater, which was right here for the boroughs, so we got some raccoon people who now work for us in the Enclave. Do I give a shit about that? Not really. I think I should probably do Congress and all that, get that all cracked out in my way. I'm just gonna let them filter on into our territory. Oh, shit. That is not what I wanted to see. Not what I wanted to see. Yep, there it is. But this puts us in a tough position. This is in a very tough position. We're dealing with Sky Reavers on one hand, the Sons of Cog on another. We're spread a bit too thin, and our power armor units are in a position where they can fully help. That being said, I guess we'll find out on the next part of this recording. Have a pleasant evening, everybody, and we'll see you in the next video. Adios, and have a good night.